William Samoei Ruto is laying an elaborate scheme to lead mass defection and mass walkout on President Uhuru Kenyatta and his party, Jubilee Party. William Ruto invested heavily in Jubilee Party. And as a matter of fact, if you ask me, I strongly believe that William Ruto's investment in Jubilee Party, especially in the last election, is more than President Uhuru Kenyatta's own investment in Jubilee Party. And the mere fact that the Deputy President is now willing to lead mass defection from that party can only mean one thing: that the relationship between two gentlemen has now reached a boiling point, and each one of them must now go their separate ways. In this video today, I want us to look at behind the scene schemes by the Deputy President William Ruto to lead mass defections from Jubilee Party. But before we do that, if you're watching this video for the first time, I want you to take a second or two and click the subscribe button so that next time we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. Now, let us get back to business. And by the way, someone called, my friend called George Okech, I mean, to me a lunch. But this is my lunch. Maziwa. So, George umeoshwa. Now, let us get back to main issue. William Ruto's allies have today unveiled candidates for various parliamentary seats, civic seats, and gubernatorial seats in this country. That move has 100% blessings of one man, William Samoei Ruto. On 31st of January, for those who are keen in Kenyan politics, William Ruto led the entire brigades to Msambweni. They went to Msambweni to celebrate and give thanks to the people of Msambweni for electing Faisal Bada as their member of parliament. And the entire Tanga brigades went to Msambweni. And three things were clear in Msambweni. The first thing which was clear was that they used that event to unveil their new political party called the UDA party. Johnson Muthama, as the chairman, received defectors to that party. The first person to be received was the nominated Senator Isaac Mwaura. And then Mike Mbuvi Sonko, who was also present, was also received to that party. So basically, they used the occasion to unveil that party. The second thing which I observed during that event is that William Samoei Ruto also used the occasion to send a coded message to anybody who cared. William Ruto had the yellow kofia for the first time, because remember, William Ruto is known to put on kofia. So ako na ile ya hustler, which didn't last long. It's now fading. But there's that trademark, the one with the Kenyan flag, which was associated with Ruto and URP. But in Msambweni, William Ruto was in a yellow cap. And that yellow cap had Kenyan flag somewhere. And I once told you guys that in politics, you need to read so many things, especially those small matters. In Msambweni, the candidate, who was an independent candidate, chose yellow colors. And the colors he chose are the same colors which UDA is also using. So in Msambweni, Ruto also unveiled their party colors. And then in Msambweni, they also announced political divorce from President Uhuru Kenyatta. Because for the first time, the allies of the Deputy President used Msambweni platform to attack President Uhuru Kenyatta badly. In fact, even during the entire campaign in Msambweni, Raila Odinga was never attacked by Tanga. But these guys attacked President Uhuru Kenyatta directly. They even used the same platform to attack the family of President Uhuru Kenyatta. So today, they have unveiled their political party. And ahead of that event, if you noticed, they officially launched the office. And that office is the same office which they launched, if you remember, the Jubilee Assembly. And the Deputy President himself at one point went to that office and held a meeting at Jubilee Assembly Center. But Jubilee Assembly Center didn't go far. But the same building is now hosting the UDA, the United Democratic Alliance Party. Those are the realities which any keen political observer should have observed. So it means William Ruto, the UDA party, is now formally and officially the vehicle which the Deputy President is going to use in 2022. During the event today, William Ruto was not present there. And it was strategic. Because remember, you are not allowed constitutionally to advance the interest of another political party. I just want to, because I prepared a list, some list here of the people who are present at that event. There was Mithika Linturi was at that event. Mithika Linturi, you all know so well who he is in this country. Then there was the Jubilee chairman for Nakuru County. That Jubilee chairman for Nakuru County, I can't remember his name, actually was the first person to defect from Jubilee Party to this party. William Ruto is the deputy party leader of Jubilee Party. He's the deputy party leader of Jubilee Party. He's the deputy president of President Uhuru Kenyatta. A party is championing, is receiving a defector, a chairperson of the county in Nakuru to that party. So that was the first guy who defected to that party publicly. Then there was Mithika Linturi. Then there was Ben Washali. And Ben Washali is the member of parliament for Mumias East, another key ally of the Deputy President William Ruto. Then there was Silvanus Osoro. Osoro belongs to the KNC party. In the last election, he aligned himself with Raila Odinga, and being a Nyona's party, KNC, he had an easy ride there. Then there was the women rep for Taita Taveta, another Jubilee party, advocating for the interest of this new political party. Then there was Kimani Ngunjiri, another key ally of the Deputy President. And there were several others. So basically what's happening is that William Ruto is laying the ground. He's actually laying the ground to unveil or to receive defectors. So basically William Samoei Ruto is laying the ground to engineer mass defections from Jubilee Party. In the next few days, we are going to witness major defections from Jubilee Party to this UDA party. What I still can't tell is how this party is going to be received in central Kenya. Mithika Linturi has already led the way. Moses Kuria had his own political party, and that party won a by-election in Nakuru County. And that MCA who won election in Nakuru County, Lakeview, was actually present at this particular event. So it can only tell you one thing, that William Ruto has been working behind the scenes to develop this party and engineer the defection. And the strategy is very clear. They identified one of the parties which were part of Jubilee Coalition. Remember Jubilee Coalition, Jubilee Party, several political parties merged. But in Northeastern, there was that one party which did not merge with them. And that party is what has been rebranded now to ODA. So ODA is now still claiming that he has an agreement with Jubilee. So that's where they are hiding behind. But why do you think William Ruto is planning this massive defection from Jubilee Party? Or why do you think he's forming his own political party? 4 reasons in my view. Number one, Jubilee Party has failed Kenyans. So today in this country, Jubilee Party is facing a lot of backlash from Kenyans. There's nothing Kenyans can write home about Jubilee Party when it comes to performance. As a matter of fact, Uhuru Kenyatta has tried in infrastructure. That one nobody can doubt. But the economy is doing so badly. If you have a good road and you don't have food to eat, really, it doesn't help. And because of that, William Ruto would not want to go into an election with this Jubilee burden. So he has identified a new political party called the United Democratic Party, Alliance Party. So he's going to use this party to contest. So once he joins this party, probably Kenyans will forget about Jubilee, that William Ruto was actually the vice president, the deputy president of the Republic of Kenya for 10 years. He's trying to do that, the Jubilee burden. In fact, even Raila Odinga, if you've been observing Raila Odinga of late, the other day he told Ruto not to run away from Jubilee problems. And Raila Odinga has also talked today about TSC and NAT, the union. And someone was asking me that why is Raila Odinga currently trying to talk on issues affecting the common man? Because he wants to run away from Jubilee failures. So that's the first thing. Number two, I think William Ruto is also planning to use this opportunity to lay his structure, campaign structure for 2022. I said that William Ruto invested heavily in Jubilee Party. The main reason he was doing that was just one. He wanted to use Jubilee structures for his campaigns. Now that structure, the Jubilee owners have refused to hand it over to him. And time is running out. And this timing in Makwiny, the 31st December, meant, and I stated here clearly, that what William Ruto wanted to do, he wanted that by the time we go into the next year, which is now, then everything shall have been set. So William Ruto is going to start 2021 with a new political party. And they're going to set structures nationally. And those structures are going to be used for the purposes of 2022 general election. Number three is about coalition. Something I'm suspecting, that Central Kenya might actually not go with William Samoei Ruto into this new political party. But Central Kenya might also have their own political party. There are other regions which might not go with this political party. Because if you ask me, this party is a new party. But it is not really the momentum. The momentum, the way it has been launched, is not what most Kenyans expected. So they are laying the ground for a possible coalition agreement. So that in 2021, if Musalia Mudavadi wants to talk to William Ruto, then he can engage William Ruto through order. If Kalonzo Musyoka, for example, wants to talk to William Ruto, then he can use that party. If Mukisa Kitui, who has announced this bid, wants to run for the presidency and wants an agreement or a coalition with the Ruto, then he has to go through UDA party. The same to Professor Kibutha Kibwana or any other Kenyan for that matter. So basically, he wants time so that he can use this opportunity to form coalitions with other partners. And lastly, it now gives him the time and the opportunity to popularize the party. After the fallout with President Uhuru Kenyatta, a lot of things have been happening to the deputy president. The deputy president formed Jubilee Asili. It went nowhere. They formed so many other political parties, I think 5. And those political parties failed. Even their friends formed political parties in the hope that should William Ruto leave Jubilee, then those parties can actually be used by him for his presidential bid. But those have failed. But now this other party is now clearly the party of choice. I still don't know what the state will unleash on this particular other party. But as things stand today, other party is the party which the Deputy President William Ruto is going to use for the purposes of 2022 general election. I want to hear your thoughts. Thank you guys, and please may you have a good day.